What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Oh, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Welcome back to the man cave. Man, I've been running around all day. Man, y'all give me a minute. I'm lining up a couple of things. I have a couple of shows I'm working on. I get some more co-hosts. Everybody out doing their own thing now. So I get some more co-hosts. Like I said, I want to start off by thanking everybody for the support I've been getting out walking every morning. Like I've been getting a lot of phone calls and text messages. How I'm motivating a whole lot of people. Hopefully they're going to get motivated enough to come on out there. But until then, hey man, like I said, you don't have to come out there and walk with me. You know what I mean? You can do it on your own. You know what I mean? If you want to let me know that you're doing it, you can send me an email. A video. You can actually post it on my page. But hey man, I actually done started enjoying walking. I don't like to do it every day. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people think I like to walk. I don't really like it. I just know that it's necessary that we stay active, especially after we done had a few birthdays. And then it's never been a problem for me because we was active as kids. You know what I mean? We stayed riding bikes and going to other people's neighborhood, playing football, basketball, softball. Like we always stay active. You know what I mean? So it's not a problem for me to start back being active. You know what I mean? So I try to get out and do my thing each and every day because if you don't use those muscles or those joints, they will lock up on you. You know what I mean? I seen my mother go through that when she stopped being able to open and close her hand. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, them bones start locking up, but she couldn't open her hand. You know what I mean? So you do have to use those joints and muscles. You know what I mean? So, like I say, you don't have to come and walk with me or exercise with me. I put my man Jody Smith on my page a couple of days ago. For those who don't know, that's Gwen Torrance's husband. You know what I mean? You know, she been representing Decatur. She was all in the Olympics, went to Columbia High, ran track, Miss Gwen Torrance. So her husband, Jody Smith, he be out up there at Panthersville um, training people. He have him out there doing some work. I got I got a little video, two little short clips of his girls out there exercising. You know what I mean? For those who wanna who looking for a trainer who's serious because he's serious now. He have them out there. They be pulling a tire around the parking lot. He have them high stepping. He have them. You know what I mean? He might have them jogging. He might have them fast walking. He do a whole lot. Then he got some stuff he done made that he say good for to keep your system clean. And see, that's another thing people don't understand. You gotta watch how you eat. You gotta make sure you use the bathroom like you're supposed to. You know what I mean? You gotta make sure you drink water. Water does a whole lot for your body. It's not just cure your thirst. You know what I mean? It flushes you out. You know what I mean? It flushes all those toxins out your body. So make sure you're drinking plenty of water. You know what I mean? Like I say, man, some real simple things you can do to improve your health. You know what I mean? It might not be the only thing you have to do, but there's some simple things that you can do that it don't cost you shit. A little time. You know what I mean? But you should be worth your time when it comes to taking care of your health. You know what I mean? Unless y'all just like going to the doctor. Unless y'all just like taking pills. You know what I mean? They got a pill for whatever your whatever your ailment is. But it just really masks the pain. You know what I mean? So but it is some things you can do, some simple things you can do to improve your health. You know what I mean? So and then for me, man, I'd be glad to see the women out there walking, riding bikes. You know what I mean? They got their little groups. They be talking. You know what I mean? They got different groups of women that get out there, different ages. You know what I mean? I'd be kind of, it'd be some men out there, but I'd be kind of disappointed it's not more men out there. You know what I mean? Like pimps, y'all. If these women staying in shape, y'all got to stay in shape to keep up with them. You know what I mean? And then to be here with them. You know what I mean? So, hey man, then that's something that you and your girl can do together. You know what I mean? Go out there and walk and talk. You know what I mean? But don't take none of that negative energy out there. You know what I mean? Like I don't mind having a conversation when I'm out there, but you know what I mean? I don't want to hear no negativity or none of that. You know what I mean? Like I try to keep all negativity out of my life. You know what I mean? And boy, y'all got to excuse me. I got to get to that barbershop first thing tomorrow. You know what I mean? My barber, she don't work on Mondays, so I had to wait till Tuesday. Y'all know I hate looking like this. I look my age. You know what I mean? I don't really like that. What up, Pimp? Nah, man, I'm gonna talk about. Well, I talked about the Fat Friday, but I'm gonna talk about it in a minute. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot of stuff going on in this in the NBA too, man. And then we getting ready for football season, man. The Falcons look good to me, man. They really look good to me Sunday. It's good to see that we done got a mobile quarterback. Well, we got two of them. You know what I mean? Our quarterback led us in rushing Friday night. You know what I mean? So, and then Marcus Mariota, hey man, he died in the end zone during a preseason game. I'm like, okay, he trying to prove something. I guess he trying to show that he still got it. He was always solid. He wasn't that spectacular, but hey, that Miss Kieran, he was always solid. He wasn't nothing spectacular, but that rookie quarterback, he looking pretty good too. So hopefully he can be the gateway from Matt Ryan to the rookie. You know what I mean? I hate that our first round draft pick, Drake London, got hurt the first quarter. Well, shit, the first series. He did catch I think a 24-yard pass. So I mean he looking good, man. Like him and Kyle Pitts, they might be something to reckon with, man. And see, I hate that Calvin Ridley did that dumbass shit. Oh, they say with the man at Oregon. I mean, he looked good though on that one pass. You know what I mean? He get out that hole quick. And I think he a big receiver too, if I'm not mistaken. I think he about 6'3", 6'4". So I just hate Calvin really did that dumb shit, man. Like it's like he's scared to play without Julio. You know what I mean? Like Pimp, when Julio left, you were supposed to be the man. You was hell up under Julio, but when it came to being that number one man, like I tell people, man, like everybody can't handle that pressure. You know what I mean? When you got somebody else taking that pressure, it's easy to shine. You know what I mean? But a lot of people, they can't handle that pressure when they have to step it up. You know what I mean? And I learned that back in school. Like it used to be some players when I played basketball that'll kill your ass in practice. But game time, Hey man, you can't find them motherfucker nowhere. You know what I mean? So hey, everybody can handle that pressure. And then I tried to teach my players that too when I was coaching kickball. Like everybody can't handle the pressure of the big game. You know what I mean? Okay, when there ain't no pressure on the line, ain't nothing on the line, you know what I mean? A lot of folks. Oh yeah, Mariota. Yeah. I think he did go to Oregon. Yeah, I mean he was like I said, he always been solid. He just ain't never just stood out. But hey man, he done had a decent career, and I think with him having something to prove, I think he might, you know what I mean, he might step it up. You know what I mean? And then it looked like Arthur Smith gonna have them, you know what I mean, playing some crazy balls. You know what I mean? It's looking exciting. You know what I mean? Man, that's why I say, man, if Calvin Ridley was still there with Kyle Pitts and now Drake London, hey man, we have a hell of a receiving corps. You know what I mean? I'm glad. I'm more surprised and proud of the defense. You know what I mean? The defense, they held that lead. You know what I mean? Because I think we were down 23-20, but the defense held up this time. You know what I mean? So I was glad to see that. You know what I mean? Because that's really been our bad issue on you know what I mean with the Falcons. Like it didn't matter how good of an offense we had, that defense always got there give up them goddamn points. You know what I mean? A lot of times the offense be done fought back and got back in the game or took the lead, and I be goddamn they got to play defense for a minute and a half. Goddamn, they'll find a way to goddamn get it up. You know what I mean? So I'm glad the defense did hold it down. You know what I mean? We got some new young players that's I see when I got a little faster. You know what I mean? So and then this is Arthur Smith's second season. So he's starting to get some of the players that he wants. You know what I mean? Last year I seen some flashes, but I was still like, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know about this motherfucker, yeah. Because he just came from nowhere. You know what I mean? So yeah. Yeah, yeah, they did, man. They had a little swag. They played with a lot more energy. You know what I mean? And yeah, like I say, that rookie quarterback, yeah, he looked good. You know what I mean? So if we can get to about half season and he don't play it a little bit, you know what I mean? I throw his ass in the fire, pimp. I don't, you know what I mean? We can't be no worse than what we were. You know what I mean? I thought if Mariota, if he's still looking good, I'll let him play. But if he ain't looking good, hey man, I throw that young boy out there. You know what I mean? Long as we got a decent line. You know what I mean? The line they looked decent. You know what I mean? I think, but that's just the first preseason game, so I give them a little time to work the kinks out. You know what I mean? Because we damn sure got a whole lot of new players. You know what I mean? We got a lot of new players, but hey man, I like the little swag we had. I'm feeling good about Atlanta sports, man. The Braves looking good. The Falcons look good in preseason. Well, for that preseason game, you know what I mean. We need to have a good preseason because we know how the season turn out when we have a bad preseason. Let's see what happens if we have a good preseason because I don't think we ever had one. And I think they say the Baltimore Ravens, they ain't lost a preseason game since 2015 or something. You know what I mean? So let's go on a winning streak in preseason. I take anything I can get right now. You know what I mean? But I'm die hard. So win, lose, or draw, them still my guys. You know what I mean? I was with them when we win shit for real. You know what I mean? Back with Steve Barkowski and Joel Williams and Fulton Kindall, Mike Ken. You know what I mean? I've been around. I've been watching these Falcons for a long time. You know what I mean? So I'm glad we done got some swag back since Vic left. Everybody gave Matt Ryan hell. But Matt Ryan held her down for a long time, especially coming in straight after that Vic shit. So hopefully Matt Ryan have a good season up in Indianapolis. I mean, I don't know about nobody else, but I want Matt Ryan to get one. Like he gave us I think he was here 14 years or something. Shit, he gave us about I say about 11, 12 pretty good seasons. You know what I mean? Even though we didn't do shit as a team, but Matt Ryan was always great with them stats. You know what I mean? So, but it's a new era, man. You know what I mean? I'm liking what I've seen so far. You know what I mean? I think who we play this week? I think we play Detroit this week. So hopefully we still looking good. Hopefully, you know what I mean. Like I said, I would love to have a good preseason going into the season. I feel good about the season then. So yeah, hopefully we can at least get 500 this year. You know what I mean? I would love to make the playoffs now. But as long as we get 500 and beat them motherfucking stinking ass Saints, you know what I mean? I'm cool. Hey, like that's how it was with kickball would be like teams could go 0 and goddamn 9. Long if they have a chance to beat me, but they gonna play their hardest. You know what I mean? So long we beat them goddamn Saints and do our thing in our division too, because shit, ain't nobody in our division no more. Nobody but Brady. You know what I mean? So if we can sneak that wild card, you know what I mean? We can sneak that wild card. Hey man, we might be on to something. You know what I mean? Then like I say, the Braves looking good. They finna get ready to play the Mets. You know what I mean? And I don't know why we can't do shit with them Mets, man. That's always been a main rivalry. You know what I mean? Ever since Chipper Jones at the days. You know what I mean? I don't know why we can't do shit with them Mets, but I think we 5.5 game back, and we got a 4 game series with them. You know what I mean? I gotta catch me one of these Brave games because my boy Acuna, he just came back, and I would love to go see Gresham Paul's own Michael Harris. That young boy get out. He remind me of Jason Hayward when he first started. That's what remind me of. But then he getting down like Andrew Jones, if y'all remember when he was a rookie. I think he came in and hit might have been the most home runs for a rookie or some shit in the postseason or something. He did something, but he was 19. But yeah, Michael Harris, he reminded me of Jason Hayward. You know what I mean? So as long as he representing that Decatur, you know what I mean? Uh, hey man, like I say, I like the Hawks too. The Hawks, they better keep John Collins though. I like what they did getting DeJounte Murray, and then he played with a little attitude. I see him some of his highlights when he was playing in the summer league, the Drew League, and shit like that. Like he a clown with it. So him and Trey, they should get him for hell. It damn sure gonna be exciting. And then you got John Collins catching everything above that rail, man. Like, and stop trying to make John Collins into something he's not. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't. I mean, he could be a number 2, but he gonna be a hell of a number 3. You know what I mean? And then you need somebody to play above that rim, man. You got to have a decent big man. Like Clint Capella, you know what I mean? He might have a couple of more years in him, but hey, man, he got a few years on him, so he ain't gonna last too long. So we better keep John Collins because if we let him get away, he gonna make us look real crazy. You know what I mean? He do need to work on his jump shot and work on his ball handling so he can get his shot a little bit more. But hey man, they better keep that young boy. He's still young too. I think John Collins, 23, 24? Shit, he ain't even hit his prime yet. And who the hell we gonna get that's better than him at that age at that position? You know what I mean? Like they trying to do away with positions and all that shit and big man shit, man. Let me tell you something. If somebody like Shaq came along right now, man, he'll kill the goddamn league. But all the big men soft as fuck. If you got that's why Zion, if he can keep his ass in shape, that's why he gonna be so damn good. But can't nobody do nothing with him. You know what I mean? All the big men they run to the 3-point line, so they not getting strong and big no more. They want to be quick and big. Like, come on, pimp. Who gonna man the paint? Like, I know y'all holler 3 is better than 2, but yeah, 2 is better than 0. You know what I mean? Y'all better get back in that mid range game and catching them lobs. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. Big men are there for that. That's what big men are supposed to do. Everybody can't be Kevin Durant. Everybody can't be Dirk Nowitzki. You can't be a 7-footer, you know what I mean, shooting 38, 39% from 3. You know what I mean? Big men are made to play down low. Then they talking about Durant might sit out. Hey, man, I'll be glad when they get that shit over with, man. Because really, I've been a Kevin Durant fan since he came out of Texas, but this shit looking real crazy right now. And like they say, his value going further and further down. You know what I mean? Like you making these requests and you ain't getting it done. Like, come on, pimp. That's hurting your value. You know what I mean? But hey, man. I mean, I really ain't big on LeBron saving Kyrie no more either. Like, really, y'all can keep Kyrie. You know what I mean? If I damn sure when going to a whole lot of will get him a whole lot for him. You know what I mean? Hey man, Kyrie was full of shit and didn't like LeBron until he's saying that he can't win without LeBron. Now you want me to come back and save you? Like, come on, pimp. You know what I mean? Like, if they get back together, cool. But pimp, you gotta don't come out here to LA with that dumb shit. You know what I mean? Like if you don't want to stay in LA, hey man, we ain't finna save you for a season, then you move on or you start that bullshit or you don't want to play every day. Like, come on, pimp. Hey man, don't get T.O. You know what I mean? Like T.O. played himself out the league. And he was still a hell of a receiver. Hell, he's still a hell of a receiver now. You know what I mean? So, you know, as you get older and your value start going down, pimp, you can't be so goddamn crazy. Well, you becoming hard to deal with. You know what I mean? Like you're a hell of a ball player, man. But all that silly shit y'all be doing, man. Like, I mean, I love Durant, but come on, man. You don't get everything you wanted in New Jersey, pimp. You know what I mean? That's where y'all chose to go. So y'all then you just got a 4-year, damn near $200 million contract. And then come to find out they done had to start paying you on that contract already. You know what I mean? They say you done got 2 of the checks from that new contract and you want out. Hey man. Like people need to learn when they are happy or when they should be happy. Like people always find something wrong with something. Even if you're in a good situation, ain't nothing gonna ever be perfect. You know what I mean? But like I tell people, if you can get 75 to 80% of what you want out of a situation, man, that's relationships, that's friendships, that's whatever. Hey man, you got to be happy with that instead of thinking every single thing gonna go your way. You know what I mean? That's not being realistic. You know what I mean? But hey man, I hope they go to get that shit straight with Kevin Durant. I mean, to me, him and Kyrie ought to stay in New Jersey. the Lakers ought to go ahead and get the Buddy Hield and Miles Turner. They need to go on and get them. You know what I mean? Like Miles Turner can play the five since AD don't want to play the five. You know what I mean? And then Buddy Hield a shooter. You know what I mean? And he a good spot up shooter. I mean, he ain't really proven, and you know what I mean. I think they say he done been like a little disappointment, but LeBron can get what he need out of it. You know what I mean? And then we don't need to do the same thing with Austin Rivers that we did with Caruso. You know what I mean? Like y'all need to keep him because he actually another little Caruso. You know what I mean? Don't let him get away. You know what I mean? So we'll see the NBA getting interested, and then they I don't really like this schedule they got for the what's the name for Christmas Day though. You know what I mean? Like they got Golden State and Memphis, which should be a good one. Ja Morant and Klay Thompson talking shit. You know when you gotta be done said some real shit when Klay Thompson start talking shit back at you. You know what I mean? So this is Christmas Day. You know what I mean? They got Golden State and Memphis, Dallas and the Lakers. Like, I mean, I know LeBron and Luca. Like they said, Luca is the next LeBron, but I would like to see the Lakers against somebody else. But the Lakers didn't win worth shit, so they can't be too demanding. Um, Denver and Phoenix should be a good game, but could have deal without that one. Then they got Philadelphia and New York. Hey man, I know New York supposed to be the mecca of basketball and all that shit, but that's been a long ass time ago. Like New York ain't been good in some years, man. They don't need to be on TV Christmas Day. You know what I mean? I know it's strictly about that money because you know the Garden gonna be sold out and all that shit, but as a team, nah. Philadelphia, hopefully James Harden come back and play ball. You know what I mean? He don't be on that bullshit he be on. Hopefully he come back and play ball. And then they got Boston and Milwaukee. Now I would like to see that one. You know what I mean? Boston and Milwaukee. That should be a good game. You know what I mean? Boston made it to the finals. And hey man, you know Giannis, he been improving every year. And then Giannis done tripped him out. He got him talking now because Giannis say that he would love to play in Chicago before his career is over. You know, Milwaukee didn't want to hear that shit. You know what I mean? So, hey man, the NBA is interesting. They begin to have too many storylines though instead of playing ball. You know what I mean? But hopefully LeBron stay healthy this year and he gonna pass Kareem record as the leading scorer of all time. He already done did it for the playoffs. And they be tripping me out talking about us. Skip Bayless be talking about us a longevity award. Man, hell, Kareem played goddamn 19, 20 years. Well, 20, 21 years. So what the hell you talking about? If anybody gonna surpass him, hell, they gonna have to at least play damn near as long as he did. You know what I mean? LeBron didn't come up in the 3-ball era, even though it is now, but he came up in the old era too. You know what I mean? Even though the rules had done changed. So, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Steph stay healthy, that he might pay LeBron one day because ain't no telling what he going to do as far as the three-pointer. You know what I mean? Record. He already done broke it. So, he's still in his prime. So, as long as he stay healthy, ain't no telling what he gonna do. You know what I mean? He might pass LeBron one day. Don't look like KD gonna be able to do it because I think KD. They said KD done played 90 games in the last 3 years or 4 years. You know what I mean? So he's not staying healthy enough to surpass LeBron. So you know what I mean? I don't know that record might be it probably stand there for a while too. You know what I mean? Because Karina had that record for a long time, so LeBron probably hold it for a long time. And I don't think nobody gonna be in the top 10 in all three categories: rebounds, assists, and points, but LeBron. You know what I mean? Like that's a hard feat. You know what I mean? And then they better go on and pick another face of the NBA because, like I say, LeBron ain't got but a couple more years. I'd say probably 3 or 4 at the most. You know what I mean? Because I know he said he want to play with Bronny. I think Bronny is a senior this year, and he been balling too. Bronny been balling, and Bryce been balling too. So hey man, look like we're gonna see them James boys for a while. You know what I mean? I know they ain't gonna like that shit, but it look like one of them or both of them might end up in the NBA. You know what I mean? And what'll be amazing to me if he buy a team and then he get both his sons to play. You know what I mean? That'll be amazing to me. You know what I mean? It's already gonna be amazing if he get to play with Branny. But hey, I would if I were him, I would goddamn get a team and draft both of my sons, or you know what I mean, get both of my sons, and hey man, we ride out. You know what I mean? So um, well shit, man. You know I'm not gonna hold y'all all night. Like I know y'all get tired of me talking, man. Especially out here my damn voice every day talking about some where y'all at, where y'all at, where y'all at. Trying to get y'all motivated to get out here and exercise. So like I said, I'm gonna get some more co-hosts to be in the man cave with me. You know what I mean? Then we still got Nisha and India show on Thursdays. I'll get some more co-hosts for the Den on Friday nights. And then I got a couple of shows I'm working on too. With a couple of comedians. We got something we gonna do that we all love to do. You know what I mean? We're gonna try to bring it to the table and see what we can get out of it. You know what I mean? So I got a couple of things that I'm working on, and then also I see that y'all enjoy seeing some of the older pictures that I have. Like I done met a few people on my journey, and these last couple of days, I actually been sitting back looking at some of the stuff I done did and some of the people I done met along my journey. You know what I mean? Like really for the first time I done sat down and watched and looked at all the stuff I did. That's why I've always kept pictures and videos so I can, when I do sit down or get old, I can go back and look at a lot of stuff that I've done. You know what I mean? I've pioneered a couple of things. You know what I mean? So I'm glad to see what kickball and Atlanta kickball has gotten. You know what I mean? Shout out to the players that made it to ESPN, the Turf Wars, a couple of Fridays ago. You know what I mean? I think it was five. Three of the five, some my former players. So I'm proud of them, and I'm proud of Atlanta kickball. Um, then, like I say, I started street comedy. You know what I mean? I'm glad to see where it done. Well, I started it in Atlanta. You know what I mean? And I'm glad to see where it has gotten. You know what I mean? So I will. I have a few more. I have a few more. Well, I got about probably about 20, 25 more pictures I got. And then I got some pictures with a lot of the comedians that that are getting famous now, that are doing their thing now. You know what I mean? Like I said, I used to grab them back in the day. You know what I mean? So I'll put a couple of slideshows together real soon. You know what I mean? And see if y'all can name all the comedians. See if y'all can name all the stars because it was years ago. Like I got most of them when they were young. You know what I mean? Like Lil JJ, Lil Sammy, Lil Fizz, um, Trick Daddy, um, Cujo Goody. Like I got a picture with a lot of folks. Andre 3000 and Big Boy, Patty LaBelle, Ben Vereen. I mean, I done met some folks. OJ Simpson, Ike Turner. You know, I done met a few. I done met a few people. And then, like I say, I got a lot of the comedians from on stage years ago when I hosted backstage, when I hosted the Wing Lab. So I got and then the um, Omega Club over there on Campbellton Road. I got some pictures with a lot of comedians. So I I put some slideshows together and put them out. And then also, man, make sure y'all follow my comedian Black Boy, a.k.a. Papa Black page on Facebook. I know I keep sending some of y'all the same invite, but I need y'all to follow it. And also my YouTube page, comedian Black Boy, a.k.a. Papa Black. Because I got a lot of things that I'm working on. So, hey man, y'all said y'all wanted me to come back, so y'all might well get used to seeing me all the time. And I ain't gonna never stop posting the videos every morning. I'm going walking because a lot of people telling me that I am motivating them, and so that's all I need to hear to keep them going. You know what I mean? Um, Eventually, when I get some more people to walking with me, you know what I mean, I'll um, have a topic that we can talk about while we're walking. You know what I mean? Like it ain't nothing like some good conversation when you out there walking. You know what I mean? So like I say, man, I'm not gonna keep y'all up all night and boy y'all. I know y'all get tired of hearing me talking. Then I'm working on some write some new material too. You know what I mean? Just to see if I get the urge to go jump my ass on stage one day. So don't be surprised if y'all hear me trying some shit on y'all on here, even though you know what I mean, I don't get no feedback, but I know if it's fun or not when I write it. You know what I mean? I might get the urge to go jump on stage one day, real soon. But hey man, I will see y'all in the morning. You know what I mean? Out walking, and I do 3 miles each day. I done got it down to 18 minutes a mile. You know what I mean? Like I say, that's about 3.5 miles per hour. You know, they say if you do a 20-minute mile, it's like 3 miles per hour. So it's like 3.5 miles per hour. I'm actually going, I got to consistently around 18 and a half minutes. I'm going to hopefully get it down to about 17 minutes a mile. You know what I mean? Just trying something. I don't have a real goal. I'm just trying to live healthier. I don't really have a goal. It ain't necessarily about losing weight. It ain't about none of that. It's just staying active. You know what I mean? That's basically all it is. I'm trying to stay active and trying to eat a little better. Because y'all know for a long time I ate just straight meat pretty much. You know what I mean? For a whole lot of years. So now I make sure I get plenty of vegetables and fruit. Well, I always ate fruit. I didn't eat a whole lot of vegetables, so I always ate a lot of fruit. But now I'm on you know what I mean, some new shit, man. As we get older, You know what I mean? I take my life serious. I don't just go through life. I pay attention to my life. You know what I mean? So hopefully you're doing the same. And like I said, if you got something that you always wanted to do, man, make sure you get out and do it. You live one time. That's it. I've never been one to live with regrets. So if you got something that's on your heart you want to do, man, get out and do it because you never know when your number will be called. You know what I mean? And like I used to say when I leave the stage, man, make sure you live every day as if it's your last. Because one of these days you're gonna be dead ass right. Hey man, it's your boy, man, Papa Black, man. Y'all be easy. Go smoke your blunt, have a bill, have a drink or something. Just one. And come walk it off in the morning with me. Gone.